Hi, this is Gina from HauntedFlowerReviews.com, and before I do my review for Despicable Me, I'd like to remind you all that I'm having a contest right now for a giveaway for Predator Ultimate Hunter Edition on Blu-ray. I'll have 3 copies to give away. The details are on the front page of my site, HauntedFlowerReviews.com, so go check that out, then come back and watch my review. Despicable Me is the story of evil supervillain Gru, who feels inadequate after another villain steals a great pyramid of Egypt and decides to create a plan to steal the moon. Gru adopts 3 little girls to distract a younger rival named Vector for part of his plan, but is surprised when the little girls steal his heart instead. Gru genuinely believes himself to be a nasty villain and proves it to himself all the time by freezing people ahead of him in line at Starbucks or scaring a kid by popping a balloon. He has a tech guy named Dr. Nefario and tons of little yellow pill-shaped minions wearing goggles to help him in his capers. Gru has never really lived up to his mother's expectations, and after taking a disappointed call from her, he gets motivated to pull off the biggest heist ever by taking the moon with the use of a shrink-ray gun. Really. It takes a little while to get into this movie, but once Gru adopts Margot, Edith, and Agnes from the orphanage to get them to bring robot cookies into Vector's evil lair to break out the shrink-ray gun he desperately needs to get a loan from the Bank of Evil, formerly known as the Lehman Brothers, it got a lot better. The 3 little girls are very sweet and adorable, and they make Gru more charming over time, and he slowly warms to them even though they are distracting him from his goal. There are a lot of celebrity voices here. Steve Carell as Gru, Jason Segel as Vector, and also Russell Brand, Julie Andrews, Kristen Wiig, Will Arnett, Dr. Ken, Jake McBrayer, Danny McBride, and Mindy Kaling, to name a few. Amazingly though, everyone stretched their voices to create character voices. And it actually takes a little bit of effort to recognize whom is voicing whom. So just like with Toy Story 3, the focus here is on the characters themselves and not just the celebrity. The only one I caught right away was this guy running a booth at an amusement park, because the second he started speaking, I was like, that's Kenneth from 30 Rock. This movie had the best use of the 3D format I've seen since I started reviewing 3D movies. Keep in mind, I did not see Avatar in 3D. I've only mostly seen the kids' movies and Clash of the Titans, but in this there were lots of really cool, well-integrated moments throughout the story that really added to the experience without distracting from the movie or making you nauseous. For example, Gru and the girls go to an amusement park and on a roller coaster, and it looks and feels amazing, but it didn't make me sick the way I was worried it would. I recommend staying and watching the film through the credits, because at the end they decided to throw in a bunch of little scenes with those little yellow minions doing 3D things just for funsies, and the kids in the audience really seem to get a kick out of it, so you know, it's pointless, but it's just a fun little effect thing. This film did grow on me. It was pretty okay. It's not the most amazing kids movie I've ever seen, but it really came together in the end in a nice way, and I like that. It's a better 3D movie than most of the kids' movies, so maybe just check it out for funsies. Thank you for listening to my review, and don't forget to subscribe to me on iTunes if you haven't already. Just search for Haunted Flower Reviews, and go to my site, hauntedflower.com or hauntedflowerreviews.com. Bye! Shameless plug! Don't forget to see all of my reviews and videos of me on the Rotten Tomatoes show at hauntedflowerreviews.com. Also check out our store, hauntedflower.com, the web's best source for fantastic apparel. You can follow us on Twitter at haunted_flower or fan our Facebook page too. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.